Hi, my loves. It's your Lady Girl from around the way, where we have culture, conversation, and community. And in today's video, I'm coming to you all with some commentary. I want to say some unfortunate commentary, honestly, because it's a damn shame. Y'all, we have to get into this most recent episode of Love and Hip Hop. I'm guessing this is New York Girl. I don't know what season or what episode, but the way Yandy is spiraling, I feel like we all could learn something from this, y'all. Now, before I hop into my commentary, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me continue to grow, so let's go ahead and handle these little housekeeping things. Thank you so much, sister. Now, I want to say that I may or may not post a clip. You know what? I'll just probably post a little piece of the audio because VH1 and Mona Sky and them do not be playing. Okay. And I'm just now starting to, get the wind underneath my wings, girl. So I don't want no issues. But maybe I'll leave it in the description too, y'all. This scene that I just saw was a real live breakdown of a woman, a strong woman, strong black woman. Okay, shout out to Chrisette Michelle, but I can even talk Chrisette Michelle one time. Girl, that's Chrisette Michelle this time. Bitch, I'm not playing with y'all. So what happens is the girl Jessica, Nick Cannon's, girlfriend of a long time, 7 years, is sitting down with Yandy and she's crying. She's like, girl, what are you crying about? What's wrong? Are you okay? What's the matter? And she's like, oh, because my niece said that she ran into MENDEECEES at the club and she asked him, were you still married? And MENDEECEES responded like it's complicated. And they were responding to each other back and forth in the DMs and this, that, and the third and blah, 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 blah. So Yandy's like, what? Don't cry about that, baby. I know exactly what you're talking about. Let me see those messages. And she said, you know what? Here's my phone. I'm going to show you what exactly happened here. So we were at Red Martini and I saw the exchange between your niece and MENDEECEES. And I asked him, hey, what was that about? And he told me, oh, I don't know, whatever it is that he said. And so I went into his phone and that was me. That was me texting your niece. Jessica quickly wipes her tears and is looking at the phone like, wait, what? What's going on? And so, they go outside and MENDEECEES is outside of the situation. And Jessica tells her, like, you need to stop doing this. Like, this is your wife. You need to stop playing with people and this, that, and the third. Like, don't have my niece in this. And, she carried it really well. I want to say that Jessica, I don't want to say she was a girl's girl, but I like how she didn't like, girl, if that's what you want to believe, if that's what you're doing for the cameras, I'll be a team player. But in a confessional, girl, like, if you got to believe this, if this is what you got to do, sister, go right on ahead. Because Jessica was setting her up in the confessionals. So once Jessica leaves, she curses him out and she does her 1-2. Yandy loses it. Like, she literally loses it. I mean, I'm talking spit, snot, bubble things. Like, it was just unbelievable, y'all. I'm gonna just play a small teeny clip. Don't come for me, y'all, please. VH1,
stop it. Enough is enough. Let me one family that thing together. Let me one couple that makes it. Put some respect on my name and on that Harris name. You gotta stop it.
now, y'all, we know that Yandy can be a little messy, but I don't think I've ever seen her respond to anything like this before. What's really interesting about MENDEECEES is he did not deny saying that the marriage was complicated. He just stood there with this kind of grin on his face. The Jessica girl was telling him, like, you can't say that. You better say that everything is perfect in your marriage. You can't say that. And the way that Yandy handled that situation, it just gave off very like she was in control. She was calm. Like, girl, I'm in charge of the scene right now. You just follow my lead type, okay? You just follow what I'm doing. And when she goes outside and sees MENDEECEES, although she was looking at the camera, it felt as if she could kind of get her emotions out and was kind of directing how she was really feeling to him. But she's unable to say it to him. So she has to say it in this elevated way, screaming, yell, and snot bubble at the camera to really convey how serious she is. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm sure that there is a level of exhaustion that comes with your man being in the spotlight and, him being handsome. Girl, a regular handsome man that work at Meineke, okay, it comes with a headache. All right. So MENDEECEES is a looker. Yandy is beautiful. And I'm sure that there are so many people who are constantly trying to, go against the grain and, oh, well, can she do this though? And so this is why it's important to be partnered with somebody who can handle where you are going. Okay, wherever your aspirations are. Sometimes this is why we have failed relationships, because you about to go on to level 10 and you got a man that can only handle level 3. Okay, because it sounds like Mendeecees will fold under a little bit of pressure. And so she turns to the camera and she's exerting all of this emotion, all of this energy when she was just so composed, just moments ago in the restaurant. That lets me know that there is this is a culmination of things that she's just been feeling, and she just could no longer take it anymore. And Mendeecees just stood there and disassociated, no accountability. And y'all, this is what it looks like to be partnered with somebody who is not equally yoked, who is literally going to drive you insane. Like Mendeecees, yeah, she held him down and everything like this. But so often we find ourselves in situations and trying to put on these appearances like, this is the only thing that I can have. This is what it should be. I didn't have a mom and dad, or maybe I did have a mom and dad. And so now I have the same aspirations to be married for 30 years with a man who's cheating, lying, and, degrading and rotting out my mind with gaslighting for years and years. This is a really valuable lesson to all of the women who are watching this. If this nigga got you on the side of the road, snot bubbling out the side of your face, girl, it's time. It's time. So I really would like to know what you think about this, because I know that Yandy has a lot of fans and she's bona fide. Like Yandy, love her or hate her, she's been in this industry for a long time. She's built several businesses and brands, and shout out to her. I was looking at some of their Instagram pages. Apparently she just landed a front cover on Upscale magazine. She got that all over her stories, and she's so excited because she has this picture perfect, beautiful Black family, and I was scrolling like, wow, they really are, beautiful people. They look amazing, all of these things. And I go onto Mendeecees' page and he out at the club, his ring was blinging, but it don't give what Yandy page gives. I'm sorry. Like, ooh, this is just so ugly. All of that energy that Yandy was directing towards the camera is something that she really wanted to tell Mendeecees. And if they don't get real help, and if they don't get off of TV, this is why it's okay to be low key, girl. You got your coin, you got your money, you was able to build your businesses, figure out how you can sustain it without having that. But I'm gonna be quite honest with you. If you already got a little piece of fame and he already has a little piece of fame, it don't matter. Like I said, as a man working at Meineke, he got a whole rotation. So if you know that your man got the wandering eye and he got the proclivities to have multiple things, it's not always the women. Now, don't get me wrong. I know it's a whole bunch of women. It's a whole gaggle, a group and a pack of women out here right now who's looking to revel in this. But it doesn't mean that you hold on to a relationship or a toxic partner because you don't want that other person or this ideal of the other people or the opposition winning. So I'm gonna hold on to this toxic relationship because I don't want them to win. They can't win. But it's not about that, y'all. It's bigger than that. You have to win at life. And winning looks different for everybody. I want to be happy. I don't care about what it look like. I want to be happy. That's like me being, 130 pounds, slim and thin, and I'm the desirable weight and and I have access to all these men because I'm so skinny and thin, but I got diabetes, I'm failing, and I need a kidney. I don't give a damn about what it looks. I want to feel good. I want you to make me feel good, okay? And I'm really, really just urging us all to be honest about, abuse that we suffer, because men think that, I can just cheat, I'm just a man, this and that, third. Girl, that's a form of abuse. The emotional toll, especially if it's a serial thing, and I just want us to step away from these social norms and societal norms. Girl, hang in there with your man, girl. Why? It's girls that's out here that's doing better with less. Let's get into some of the things that the people had to say. Someone said, why he looking like Yandy? Yo, Yandy, I do be cheating. No, because he really did. If y'all watch that scene, he did not care. Go watch it so you can see how he literally did not even bat an eyelash. Ashley Miller, the OG YouTuber, says, meanwhile, her man's still entertaining other women. Again, she was talking to Mendeecees, but really just using the camera and the opportunity to illustrate how upset she was and how much he actually effed up, right? Because it has to start with him. Sure, like you can say, y'all need to stop playing with me and put some respect on our name, but you talking to the wrong person, honey. Another person says, I do see why she is frustrated, but she's also in denial, okay? Because two things can be true at once, right? I do understand her frustration. I can only imagine the amount of women sit by and just wait and just to have a little moment, just to have a story, just to have a little piece of clout. But then also, too, at what point are you going to recognize that the person that I'm with doesn't have the willpower or the desire to keep our marriage sacred, to keep it, between us, or, whatever the case may be? That's not a us thing, Danny. That's a you thing. And you can decide at any moment, we all can, to change our lives. You have to get out of your mind. Understand that you are dealing with somebody who is unfaithful, and you have to decide whether you're going to handle it or not. Okay, don't be in denial and trying to blame everybody else when you just can't handle the fact that you can hold a man down, you can be beautiful, you can be thick, you can grow your hair, you can do all the things, all the tricks or whatever, and it still won't make him stay or treat him the way that you think that you deserve. And so the only thing that you can do is show him what you deserve by getting your stuff on and doing what you got to do, because honestly, she has all those children, those daughters and everything. She's going to grow up and think that it's okay for this to be what it is. And honestly, y'all, we talk about breaking generational curses. Sometimes it may look non-traditional. Okay? It may look non-traditional, and that's okay, girl. I don't know. This triggered me in my spirit today. I had to come on here and let y'all know how I feel. I'm curious to know what you think. Is Yandy really the Rashida Jr.? Because we know she was lying for that man. She wasn't in that deal. Okay? And have you ever done anything like this before? I'm curious to know. Drop down in the comments. As always, I'm sending you much love and much light, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.
And I'm not going to say it again.